full credit to KTRK for finding this next story here. A pastor named Phillip Missick of the King of Saints Tabernacle Church walked into the Austin Memorial Library recently, and he was beyond outraged at what he saw. Now, why was he so mad? Well, it's because the library had vampire books. Yeah, there's nothing more to the story. The dude is legitimately angry because there were vampire books and demon books and books about the occult, as he put it. And understand, he admits and he acknowledges, well, yes, it's in the fiction section, but I'm still angry about this. So he brilliantly proclaimed, quote, "This is dark. There's a sexual element." What? No, there's not. You just made that up. You have creatures that aren't human. I think it's dangerous for our kids. Sesame Street has creatures that aren't human. Is that poisoning our kids also? Well, actually, I don't know. A guy like this might say yes. So he then proceeded to call for a ban on all vampire, demon, and occult books in the public library. So let's listen to a segment from the KTRK news story about this.
I think it's dangerous for kids.
Missick of the small King of Saints Tabernacle says he was stunned by how many fiction books there were on vampires and demons. The shelves are full of them. In a letter to the library, he wrote he wants them purged.
We have a responsibility to see that there's good things instead of this overwhelming amount of the demonic.
The Cleveland city manager declined an interview, but we have this letter the library director sent in response to Missick's complaint, as well as a petition he had signed by a handful of local pastors. She noted only 5% of all the titles in the teen section deal with occult, vampires, and supernatural fiction, and then spoke to the mission of a public library, saying materials should not be chosen or removed because of partisan or doctrinal disapproval.
It's like garbage in, garbage out.
Pastor Missick definitely disapproves. He has made his complaint official and believes teens shouldn't have so many of these choices.
No, it's amazing how stupid this guy is. Like, it's almost as if you went back to 1796, took a guy who was ignorant back then, put him in a time machine, he came out today, and now he's commenting on stuff that exists today. I mean, think about the precedent you would set if they actually got rid of the books. So what you want is a system where we can cherry pick what books are legal and illegal based off of your own opinion, and then you've opened the door to insanity. You want to talk about a genuine slippery slope? So then what's to stop every single conservative town in the United States of America to ban every kind of liberal book you can imagine? So you could ban all kinds of academic books. You could ban all kinds of textbooks. You can ban discussions of certain different political ideologies and systems. You can ban anti-religious books like Richard Dawkins or Christopher Hitchens or Sam Harris. And look, you could look at the flip side of that, too. I mean, there could be some really, really liberal towns that say, yeah, you know, we've had enough of Rush Limbaugh books in this area. We're going to ban them. You're not allowed to have a Rush Limbaugh book, a Bill O'Reilly book, and stuff like that. And understand something, man. I despise those guys to my core, and they lie nonstop, and they're always factually incorrect whenever they talk about politics and the issues of the day. But that doesn't mean I want to ban them. I actually believe in this radical thing called freedom. No, what's stunning is that this guy has no idea. He's totally oblivious to the fact that he agrees with the likes of Joseph Stalin. He agrees with radical communists. He would agree with the Gestapo and fascists. He agrees with dictatorships and tyrannies and monarchies and police states, and you name it. He is in favor of just legislating his own opinion, banning things he doesn't like, making things legal, only things he personally likes, and so on and so forth. If there was ever something that the Founding Fathers would roll over in their grave about and just be aghast at, it's that idea specifically.